Hey Stat Kids family, Mr. Jeremy here. Thank you so much to all of our amazing volunteers in every area of ministry. We could not do what we do without your help. This video, much like a lot of the other ones we're going to be posting, are all about helping you have all the information you need to be successful in your area of ministry that you're going to be serving in. And today, we're doing check-in. Let's check it out. So you're probably going to have some of this video going back and forth between me, like here, and probably just looking in here. We want you to be able to see everything as we're going through it. And again, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask me. You can reach out to me through email, text, or you can even just send a comment in this video below. So we're going to start from the very beginning. And obviously the easiest thing to remember is just make sure it's plugged in. We typically have the plug-in station set up on this pillar right next to the door. So just make sure that everything is plugged into the wall on the side. And then if you look down at the bottom, you can see that there is one white box with two cables plugged into it. Those are the charger cables for the iPads. And then you'll see on the other side, these are the two black cables that are connected to our awesome thermal printers up here. So just make sure everything is plugged in right there. We're going to just do one tablet, but it'll be the exact same process on both of them. So these are just standard iPads. So to turn it on, you'll either be able to see here on the side, there will either be a button down here on this bottom, or it'll be right here at the top, and that can turn the screen on, or you can also push the circular button. Now there is no password set on these, so you should typically just be able to pull right up to the Church Track website. Now if Church Track isn't open already, then you can simply just click on the Safari button and then just pull Church Track up through there. Now, again, more often than not, our kids at stackalaska.net should already be pulled up. And then for the password, well, as much as I trust all of you, probably not the best idea to put the password just out on the internet. But if you do need the password, again, you can reach out to me, or it's actually in our Stat Kids check-in folder, which is always going to be sitting here at the desk. This is going to be able to answer any questions you have if they're not answered in this video. So let's go ahead and get the password punched in. No peeking. All right, so once we've got our password punched in, we're going to hit go. And then that's going to pull us up to our main dashboard page. Now, in order to get the printers ready for printing on Sunday morning, obviously, we've got to make sure the printers are turned on. If there's no lights on, then that means you'll just need to push the power button here just one time, and that'll turn it right on. And we'll go ahead and do it on both of them as well. Now, as you probably saw, the blue Wi-Fi light is blinking. You do want to wait until that light is completely solid blue. That'll let you know that the printer has connected to the Wi-Fi, and then you'll be able to print without issue. So while that's connecting, we're going to come back over here to our Church Track dashboard. Now you'll look over here, there's a bunch of tiny little icons on the left here. The one that we want to click on is the events, and that's the one that looks like the little calendar. So we're going to click on that button, and that shows events, and then that's going to pull up this calendar here. So what you want to do is you want to make sure we're set on the right date, and then we're going to scroll down to our next service, and then you typically should be able to see where it'll say Stat Kids under the day. Now, more often than not, you should just be able to click right on it, but if you have fat fingers like me and you click it, it's probably going to pull up something like this, as if you're trying to attach it to your Google Calendar. No worries, all you got to do is just click the X to close out that window. And if it is giving you a little bit of trouble, a real easy solution is just pinching on it and zooming in just like that. And then that'll make the button a little bit bigger. It'll be easier to click on it. And then if you'll notice, a little something popped up to the side. Just zoom back out. And that's the window that you want, the Edit Event window. And from here, we're going to scroll down until we see Additional Event Options. And then we're going to click Attendance and Check-in. And then by clicking that button, that's going to pull up our Stat Kids attendance for that Sunday. You should, it'll show right here, these are all the different tags that are available for kids to be able to check in through. And then in order for us to turn on the check-in, we're just going to click check-in mode. And then that's going to pull up our check-in screen. So from here, parents will be able to just come up and either punch in their full phone number, or you can also search by a last name by typing it in. A feature that's been added recently now is instead of doing the full number, you can just do the last 4 digits of their phone number. So I'll just punch in mine for right now. And then after I've punched in those last 4 digits, I'll click the submit button. And then that's going to pull up my awesome boys, Jakin and Joa. So now you can see that they've already been tagged to be into the forest room. But let's say you've got a student whose name is in here, but their name isn't added into the correct tag. All you got to do is push this little arrow over to the side. And then right over here on the right, where it says Stack Kids, if you were to click on that, that's going to give you the options. So our Tide Pool would be for our nursery kids, Forest is for our preschoolers, and Summit is for our elementary students. So whatever grade class or age class the student falls into, you can just click on it. Well, not Tide Pool, that's where they are. They're in the forest. And then you can just click close. So then in order to check them in, we're just going to tap on their names. We do got to make sure we tap on their names. So then it'll be highlighted in blue and there'll be a little check mark right next to their name. So then we'll go over here to print labels. And that's going to pull up a brand new window that's got their labels just as it's going to be printed out along with their parents' pickup stub. So then I'm going to come up here to the button that's got the blue arrow pointing up. We're going to click on that. And then that's going to open up this little box where we'll then click print. And then that's going to open up one more other box. Now, as you can see, we do have 2 printers and 2 iPads. There are 2 printers set up under the printer name. One is the Brother QL810W. If I were to click on that, though, you'd see another one that's Brother QL810W. That is actually for the other printer that's attached to the other iPad. So you'll just want to make sure that one is set up on the Q10 and that the other one is set up on the one that's got the F889 attached to it. So once that's all set up, everything will already be set up. You won't have to change anything in here. It's already preset. The only other thing you'll have to do is just click print. And now that they're that solid blue light, there they come. My boys are checked in and ready to go, and I am ready to pick them up at the end of service. And that's it. Your check-in station is set up and ready to go. Again, you'll just repeat the process on one iPad and do it right over there with the other. So there you go, amazing check-in team. That is everything that you need to know about setting up our printers to get them ready to be printing all those awesome name tags on Sunday mornings. Again, if there's any questions that you have about setting up, maybe there's some troubleshooting issues, we have this amazing little blue binder that we put together that can answer just about any question you have. But if there is ever anything that's going on, maybe you're not 100% certain what's happening, like maybe the paper needs to be refilled, it's not a problem. We will always be here to help you out. And please don't ever hesitate to reach out to me to ask me if there's a personal question that you have. But again, thanks for watching this video. I hope this has been helpful. We love you guys. We'll talk to you later.